Okay, the picture tube come out. I just took off the top bracket stuff. It came right out. The only thing I had to do obviously was disconnect the end and take off the slip this off, stretch it out a little bit to stretch over the socket. So we'll look at the deflection coils. This I'll clean her up and look for arcing before I clean it up. Like that one TV, I never looked for arcing, which I was a damn fool. Today's December 26th, uh, December 26, 2025, Origin Beginner's Corner. I wrote top on it, but it was very hard to do so. But there is a number on the top side. And also this is top pin, whatever it is. Was it 12 pins? One on, no, it's actually pin 1, 2, 3. That would be on top. Pin 3. There's index 1, 2, 3. Okay. Looks pretty decent. Look at the top. Kind of dirty up in this part up here, but I don't see any arcing or anything when I look at it. It looks pretty clean and nice. I do have one of those RCA 100Bs or whatever they're called, which seems like it might be more of a headache. This was pretty simple. I don't know. This must be the capacitor to hook the outside. Oh, here's a little doodad that probably goes there. But it looks okay, except for I'm going to try to get this to stay up in here better somehow. Maybe melt it or put some RTV on there. I'm not sure. Try to get the centerings up, stay up where they belong. And the main thing is not to forget this thing. So it was from me seating up to this, the back side of this to the base of the picture tube. It was at this mark. Okay. I don't adjust the line voltage or nothing until works best when it's vertically up. So we're on the black. We're on the black mark, I think. Let me see this thing. We're way up there. Shit, we're one below 140 volts. Wow. That is messed up. Let me shut it off and see where this thing goes. Sits a little low. Well, this is line right here. So we're one mark below 140 volts. That's, you know, kind of, which is what? I don't know what color that is. Well, this, oops. This is read line voltage. Calibrate. I think I use this one right here. So, one below 140 volts. So what the hell does that mean? I usually marked it on this heavy one, because usually it come around a little above the 120. Yeah, this is gonna be, oh boy, never got that high before. Get these damn heavy wires out of the way. All these marks are color coded, so I think that one is green, black, and red. Holy shit, I can hear it humming. Holy shit. Wow, blows my mind. Well, I'm going to put it down a little more. I don't want it hummy. Okay. Get this shit out of the way here. These cords. They're heavy as hell. Hate it. Okay. So we're on calibrate. Now we'll go to heater to cathode. And heater to cathode is here for black and white. So we're way in the good. Maybe I should lay this down. That might come up a little or make a difference. Okay. I don't have a crescent wrench. Okay. Next one is grid 1 leakage. Just use your fingernails and a little of this. That's enough. That's what I use with tubes. Tube tester, I just go like that on a tube. Or actually, I use my fingers and hold my thumb and go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Cutoff and quality. Cutoff, you're supposed to put it up 2 divisions. Add 2 divisions for. So we're that first one below 0. And put it on cutoff. Now I have to take this cutoff knob and turn it 10,000 times. Left and left. Whoops. So I put it up. Let me see. It's right. Where the hell is it? It's on that one. So 1 above 0, I guess. Right there, approximately. Here. Now the next step is quality. This is on low. This is on low. Nothing told me to do anything else with it. Questionable. Oh, actually, it's good. Its activation bit, I don't know. I'm not ever going to deal with it. I'll never use it for external voltage as with this stuff. I don't want to wipe it out checking some crazy high voltage stuff. Use it for testing picture tubes only. I had to put a new power transistor in there. Somebody had some like horizontal deflection coil or horizontal output transistor, and I had to order the correct one off of eBay. Now it works. The guy who sold it to me said it works. It did not work. You could not do nothing with it. It wouldn't have no deflection. So we'll check on this stuff again. Go back this way to line adjust. So I think usually I adjust it to this one, which would be the tall black one. So I'm going to take it down a bit. I don't think that makes that much difference on your readings. I'm a little shaky here. It's the way I'm holding the cell phone. It's okay. Now I think this one here. Mustard right there. Elements are here, so okay, seems to be fine. Grid 1, leakage. Seems to be fine. Turn this back again, this cutoff. You don't have to go very far with it because otherwise you got to spin it 180 times. Cutoff and then quality. Low and low. There's stuff to tell you if you don't like your readings. If it goes too low, you don't like your readings, you can switch this one, I think. Then you go up higher, and then you feel better. Then you can sleep at night. This on low and on low. Okay, we're on cutoff and quality. So we will put it up 2 divisions. Oops, that's the line. Ah, shit, I hit the wrong knob. Let's start over. I heard it humming. I'll put it just above that one. Okay. First switch. Heater to cathode, grid 1, quality, and here's the cutoff adjustment. So I'll turn it a few turns. It should start jumping up pretty quick. So I'll go up 1, 0 is 1, this will be 2. Keep it right about there, just shy of the mark. And now quality. So it seems to be okay. And today is, I think I said it, December 26, 2025. And this is probably going to come off, but we got numbers up here of something. Feels hot down in just above the socket and the socket. 17, no, 171, 5R, L5, I think. 171, then a small 5, then a large R, then a L, then a LO. LO? $171, small 5, large R, L, 6, 5, or a 0. Doesn't matter. 6DP4. That matters. Emerson. Okay, I just clean this with my fingers. I want to do something with this, but not now. So this here is for grounding out the black carbon paint on the picture tube. Put this in. This hair socket ain't where the shit. It's corroded as crap. It's on this pencil deal style thing. It's not actually a pencil, but you know what I mean. This here has some tinted to it. Browned out. Brownish color. Gold, tan, whatever. Okay, I put some clear RTV on here and on these areas here. Had it for many years. It's funny, it comes out. I'll probably put a little, some of that on here to hold this up too. I think I will. Back on, I put it on there. I have a hat holding it in place. Hopefully high voltage doesn't arc through it or anything. I just put it on the little as possible away from any coil windings. There's nothing on the bottom. Just waiting now for that to harden up or rubberized up. I think it was said about like 20 to 30 minutes. It's all corroded, really bad. You can hardly get the tube. You got to have the tube kitty wampus for it to work. That's a horizontal output. I gotta find one right there. Try a different one. I have time to kill. Waiting for this stuff to dry, to gel up. So these outer ones are horizontal and the inners are vertical, I would assume. I'll stick that baby in and put this in the slot where that was. Okay, I think it's almost time to put it in. This stuff is still sticky, but it's still sticky somewhat. Maybe another 15 minutes or so. Still somewhat sticky, but I can't wait all night. It's going back together right now. Pretty crusty. I took a file before and filed some of the important ones down. It's all corroded in here. So you put the tube in and just leave it a little sideways. There's no protection from this socket in this tube. Zero protection for arcing. But I guess it only creates 6,000 volts, so So hook the speaker up, and now this thing here was backed up to this mark. We got it approximately right, so we'll see what happens here. So we're going to pay attention to the horizontal frequency. Got the high voltage plug in there. That's on. I want to save a little space here so it's not totally touching this. See what happens here? So it jumped up DC charge or whatever it did there. Maybe I should have a capacitor in between. I should pull back on the brightness, so let me turn this. I'll plug this. Well, I have to hook up the antenna stuff. Don't know what the heck that is.
All new stuff. Why would they do such a thing? Don't blame me, all right? How new? Depends on your point of view, doesn't it? Don't worry. Believe me, you don't have a thing to worry about. Relax, it's okay, don't worry. Must be a great feeling to have nothing to worry about. Watch me, Daddy. That's good. We're just...
I'll change the channel.
Nonetheless, we need him now. We'll get him.
So this is hooked up to the sink again. I just have these hooked together in case I want to separate it. I'm just going to leave it like this. Obviously, because there's something wrong with it still with the horizontal. Or I should say probably the sink. Yeah, or the horizontal. Okay, where I'm hooked up is right here. Right here, that's where I cut it. Separator. So we still have this in front of it, the inverter, to flip it, I guess. Could be this. I have to pay attention again if it's affecting how much it's affected vertical. You know, I should try a different. I do have vertical height and I guess weakness of vertical. It's like we're not getting enough out of this. So I better pay attention, make sure that's 470 ohms, 100 microfarads. Is that in there? Yeah, I know that's in there. And that's actually that's a questionable brand of a capacitor. And I don't know. Maybe I need to go to those maroon capacitors instead of the yellow jackets. I'm not sure. Or get orange drops. I didn't check these. I was going to, but I didn't. There's a 1K and the 560 ohm. Where's the 1K? There's a 1K someplace. I seen it on the inside the deflection coil stuff. Well, it showed, okay, this, I only seen one of these. I thought there would be two of them, but maybe one, they put a 1K there. There it is. I only seen one of these, but I didn't look very hard either. So we'll shut this off for a while and, and I'll hook up to probably here and see what happens if I get the strong. I don't know if I can hook up here. That's you should be a do not measure area, you would think. 600 volts is more than my oscilloscope can only handle. I think 400 volts DC, I think. But this is 370. I don't know what it says for AC, for the pulsation stuff. I hate to wipe it out. I'll put it here. I'll put it on pin 1. That's where the 2.1s connect together. That's easy grab. I'll hook it up there. And right now, like I said, I'm hooked up here. Where is it? Right here. I probably maybe I should fiddle with it on the 27th of December too, and hook the unit back up to it and decide whether it's this or further back, if it affects both vertical and horizontal. So we'll just leave it run for a while, see what happens.
Yeah, she's been dead for 4 years. Welcome back.
It's going to say a surprise.
If I get good sound, they're not tuned together. If I get good sound, then video fails a little, or a lot. But there's still stuff coming up, credits or whatever. Looks like horizontal is getting irritable here, moving this way, amplitude too, but this way. That's when it starts failing. So that's the sync. I'm going to hook up after the separator, figure out where it's at, or the inverter. Now, I can put the speaker in it that I had the picture tube out and cleaned, and then I can probably replace these green capacitors for the AM radio. Hope I remember where the wires are. There's a green one. The shielded cable hooks up to here, that piece that's hanging there. So I unplugged it. I didn't want it, the horizontal start tearing. So this is hooked up. This one's hooked up to the horizontal oscillator. This one's hooked up to the sync separator. So now it's flipped. Let me see. And more amplitude, I guess. So now she's flipped. Let me see. Damn it. Pull back one. Now this is still at the same spot. So we let it run. So we're hooked up to the plate side of the 10K. I just checked that. That's measured about 9.47. I don't know if it's going to start rolling. Looks like a possibility. Winking. I'll let it run for a while, see what happens here. Looks pretty clean.
I'm gonna do my job. She'll do her job. He'll do his job. And you? Sure. You and this?
Fleming.
Fleming, go out and do your job. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Mr. Monk, sorry to keep you waiting.
That's okay. You know, Mr. Gooming, your painting is very, I can't think of the word. It's
Scary. I just got that piece. Something about it.
Plate of the 6U8.
You can tell a lot about a person from his taste in art.
76 volts, 15.7. We had about 7. I should see vertical there. We'll snoop. Because here's vertical. We'll snoop. See if I can see it. Still 95 volts peak to peak. Okay, I'll snoop. For snooping, I should have this one. Where is it? Oops. Uh-oh. The hell's this shit I got going on? Green lines. Never had that before. What the heck that is? Well, now what the heck? Did you go crazy? Okay. Getting irritable. Well, I can't see the vertical. I can't seem to find it. I don't know why. You would think I could. That's horizontal, I guess. Whoops. We'll leave it here. Whoops. Maybe not. Must be this. I don't know. Let me collapse it a little bit. Don't look quite right. I switch it to line. I don't see it changing down here. Put on pause for a bit. crapping out. See what's going on here. $30 Hz. I don't know why this looks like toothpicks. I'm going to let it cool down. And do it again. So that's the frequency of the vertical. I wonder if horizontal is absent. They're hooked up in the same spot. Now it's back. I thought this said 15.7 a bit ago. Well, this is about it for this video. Figure out what the hell's going on. That wandering bit is unstable. Okay. This here, let me switch hands. This here has not been changed. It's horizontal. This is horizontal. Both. That's horizontal, that's horizontal. I was going to hook up to here, and I forgot. This is vertical, I think. I did not put that in. There's an orange drop down on the other side across the one of those coils, ringing coils. Huh. I'll let it cool down for a bit, about a half hour or so, and then I'll turn it back on and see if we get a different frequency, horizontal frequency there.
selling anything. He's got salesmen coming at him all day long. Okay, go on. Well, the whole idea of a con is to start the mark off working with something that he understands, plausible stuff. And then with each...
Well, it's still not working, I guess. I restabilized it, but it's not the greatest focus. I'm going to put it away for a while here for... I have other things more interesting to work on. I want to get this put back in and the speaker put back in. Mainly is what I'm trying to get accomplished here. So I had to get the picture tube out, get it cleaned back here. And this is back a little bit now, I think. So I don't know what's going on here. Well, here's the horizontal. Okay, it's there. Not really totally stable. A little irritable. This is it. Signing off. Orange Beginner's Corner. December 27th, 2025.